welcome our dear guests, the chief guest. You're most welcome. You found that at the level where we are marching around. That these children were able to design an invitation card. So that one has begun just within our school. Not even using a computer, that is art. There are very many people making up sculptures.
Welcome you on MX Media. Your host Naluwaga Nashba. We are here at Windsor celebrating Independence Day. I'm with the director.
I'm called Dr. Wilford Kirungi. Realize our country has had a torturous history. We did very well and then we declined and then we started coming back. So yes, some of the values still hold, but a number of values have been lost, and it is our duty, I think, through education of children, the future generation of this country, to re-inculcate those values that our forefathers fought very, very hard for.
Hello.
My name is Kaparaga Edison, the head teacher at the Windsor School. We are trying to celebrate the independence, marking the 62nd years of the independence since Uganda got independence.
We've seen the students have been showcasing various talents. Why did Windsor come out to let's celebrate Independence Day this way?
Yeah, here in the Windsor School we try to make sure that at least we develop the talents of the Windsor children, because our school is made up of all various co-curricular activities. So we make sure that at least we practice all that to see that the children can participate in all outside activities apart from the classroom.
You've made children feel at home besides the parental guidance being given to them by the teachers and the matrons. I've seen like you've brought their talents to school. We've seen various students showcasing various cultures. Why is it this way? Why did you decide to bring Windsor out like this?
Yes, as the Windsor School, we receive all the cultures from the country. Others are even outside the country. We have international children who study from here, and we try to make sure that we have guidance and counseling with these children. We engage in these activities that you can see as we celebrate the independence of the 62nd. And as the Windsor School, we try to make sure that every child is engaged in all these activities.
Primary 7 will be sitting there PLE from now. How have you prepared your students?
Oh, all right. They are going to sit for periodic examinations. We have been doing sets of exams. We have made revision and enough, and we are very sure that when those exams come, children are able to perform very well.
The new curriculum is waiting for your students out there in secondary. Have you been able to prepare your students for the new curriculum to be able to adjust effectively?
Well, that's why we are having all these activities, because according to the new curriculum in secondary, it is comprised of the outside activities than the classroom activities. So we have prepared them, and all this that you are seeing, they will find it in the secondary school.
As we are winding up, what last remark would you give to the people watching out there, especially the parents, the teachers and the students of Windsor?
Oh, thank you. Now, we believe that these days, if the parents don't look after their children very well, you'll find them getting spoiled. So I advise the parents to make sure that they come close to their parents, they give advice, and they perhaps make sure that these children are in their hands, they are guided, they are counseled in whatever they are doing.
All right, you've been talking to the head teacher of Windsor. That is how celebrated their day here of independence. Regards to all the teachers of Windsor and the students, thank you for the hard work. We may have some of the staff here at Windsor to tell us how they have celebrated their independence. Hello.
Hello.
Briefly tell us what is your name and
Okay.
which class do you teach?
Okay. Hello out there. My name is Samuel Matege. I'm a teacher of social studies and RE Primary 7. I'm a teacher here, and at the same time, the deputy head teacher in charge of academics.
Very good.
Yes.
So how have you celebrated independence here at Windsor?
We have enjoyed this day. We have celebrated it because we want to put a sense of responsibility and patriotism in these children. You know, when you raise up responsible children, we are limiting on the numbers of criminals in the community. So that's why at every now and then, every other day, we celebrate these days. Because now we explain to them how Uganda attained independence, and we reenact the activities of the 9th October 1962.
You've been showcasing various talents through various cultures. Why did you decide to go through or to use the passage of various cultures?
Various cultures, because it is our cultures that bring out what we are. Because it is my food, it is my language, it is my religion that brings out what I am. So in these cultures that we have, we talk about our feelings and we learn through those activities. Like now, when I talk about my staple food, when I talk about my language, I'm trying to bring out a sense of belonging. We become happy. Like I'm a proud Musoga. So when you talk about Mboli, when we talk about the Lusoga language, I feel it inside me. Yes, that is culture.
That has been the deputy and also the primary 7 SST and RE teacher. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Briefly tell us your name and what class you teach, the subject you teach.
My name is Mwanga Patrick. I'm a teacher of English, or I'm an English teacher at the Windsor School.
As an English teacher, how have you prepared your students for PLE, especially you see in English is marked differently, there's punctuations and so on. How have you prepared your students for PLE?
Now at the Windsor School, we emphasize neatness, which involves punctuation marks right from primary 1. Therefore, for my candidates, the P7s that are looking forward to doing exams very soon, I have been emphasizing punctuation marks at the end of every fully constructed sentence. Neatness, with neatness I mean good handwriting. Now with the tests, we've been having weekly tests. Like in first and second terms, we had tests that were being done weekly, and at least in every week we could give them a set of exams. Then when it came to third term, we have been doing 2 sets in a week. And after a set has been done, we've been doing the marking. After marking, corrections have been being done. Yes.
Mr. Mayor of this division, how have you been able to help the head teachers in your division to promote the students' talents in their schools?
Well, one, as the division, we do have a department of education, and we've tried, to get ourselves close to some of these institutions. Like today, for example, you've seen me. I've been here for the whole day, and we do appreciate, because we always tell, especially the young generation, that it is the world is dynamic now, and we must embrace talents. That's why even the academic, the curriculum is changing into a more practical, way of learning. So this is something we are trying to help. We have had a couple of meetings to train teachers on especially this practical learning system. We kind of embrace. I don't know if we have a budget as Nansana division where we support schools that can't make it, which have small budgets, especially in putting up such functions. So we've tried our best, but again, the whole message that we are sending is one that we need to have this multi kind of academic arrangement, and talents sometimes is business. We've seen kids, people excelling in football, soccer, and they're rich, very rich actually. We've seen musicians, we've seen different talents, and it has been a job. So we are trying to put this as a culture here in Nansana into our institutions.
Thank you very much, Maya. What remark could you give to the person watching out there as we are celebrating our Independence Day?
This has been massive. It has been both, enjoyment and we call it edutainment. And the way they have presented, the kids were presenting this, it is very easy for all of us to imagine what transpired, what happened on that day of October 9th, 1962, because you saw, they used the kids to actually take us through this experience, which I think it is the best way you can pass on information. So I liked the mode of passing on information. I like the talents. You could see very young kids, presenting, speaking English, bring all these, memorizing messages that they were inserted in them. So I think the performances were superb. I just wonder how they prepared kids within a very short time, because the term has just started. So I commend Windsor management for putting up this.
All right, that has been our mayor here in Nansana Division, encouraging and promoting talent in various schools. Thank you. You've been watching MX Media. Till next time.